That's instead of beep, it goes blah 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 blah.
Boing.
Action!
It's like a different.
Then you have Bob Barker with Harley Quinn makeup, and there's your thumbnail.
Oh my God! Stop. Bob Barker's Joker, and whoever the chick is on Price is Right. Does he have a Vanna?
Oh, they had a few Vannas. They had a few.
They really cycled through the bunch on Price is Right, huh? Yeah, okay.
That's why Drew Carey slid right in there.
Oh, Bob.
Welcome back to Cinemagasm coming this summer.
Guys,
we're going to start off sad. We never do this.
Some Debbie Downer, but we got good news for other things, so we're going to start really sad.
Yeah, let's start down here.
Price is Right host.
Former Price is Right host from when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
All the way back.
Bobby B.
He also... Is there a wall up at 100? Betty White was like days away from 100. She did a whole magazine interview about her 100th birthday and then died.
Jesus.
Like that's how close she was to her 100th birthday, and he was close because he was born in 1923, so he was only within a couple months from his 100th.
Guys, Bob Barker. Bob
99.
Barker dies. Yeah, well, that's upsetting, and also the voice actor for Harley Quinn,
The OG,
the original, like along with like Kevin Costner,
the one that got that popular character.
Yeah, and Mark Hamill.
Popular.
Mark Hamill's the last. If Mark Hamill dies, the OGs will be fucking gone, and then we're done. Then that's sad. Then Batman will never be the same.
She was only in her 60s. That's way sadder.
Wow.
Bob got a century.
Yeah.
Bob got a run. That's a run.
That guy lived, right? Long ass time.
He got 30 plus more years than her.
That kind of sucks, man. Yeah, real Debbie Downer shit. Well, we're gonna bring it up. Yeah, we're gonna bring it up. All right, guys, let's bring it up. We
definitely have more downers if we want to talk about delays. If you want to keep the suck train chugging.
I wouldn't qualify as movie deaths as the same as
it's a slightly
actor
less
deaths.
Downer, you know.
So let's I'm gonna give the buzz and we'll get into it. Netflix kills their DVD service. Disney drops Spidewick Chronicles. It might move to Paramount Plus. Dune 3, among a bunch of other Warner Brother projects, are all canceled. We're talking delays, people.
There's
okay.
your other negativity.
So Netflix, let's start with Netflix, okay? Canceling their DVD service.
So this was announced quietly a week or two ago, maybe a month ago.
Yes.
But they are letting everybody keep their last order.
Yeah, if you've ordered DVDs and haven't sent them back, they're allowing you to keep them, which is pretty cool. You'll have like the Netflix that sends it in like the case.
Would you get rid of them without destroying the environment? That's actually a pretty good idea.
Send them back.
I think it's up to 10.
Yeah.
Everybody gets.
How could they send them back? We're canceling the service. You know,
yeah, then you do what with them?
Go yourself.
Right.
Yeah, like
it's like Blockbuster.
F you. Yeah, no. This is mine now. Yeah.
But if I think
when was the last time among there are subscriptions like that? Like there's a video GameFly.
Still like
10
million plus people that use the DVD thing.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, okay.
I mean that's not a lot compared to their 100+ million.
Have they upgraded to 4K and Blu-rays?
Probably think they have 4K.
Probably. Okay. Redbox eventually did that. Yeah.
I would like to subscribe just to what they should do, because I guarantee
I want to get a couple that we can keep.
They're going to have too many just to send 10 to everybody that subscribes, I bet. So they should just randomly send out or email you like, hey, you're a Netflix subscriber. You want any of these?
Yeah. Give me 20
of goodwill.
Give me 20 Point Breaks.
Take all your Point Breaks.
How many videos can I rent? You can rent up to 30 a month, sir. Cool, I want 30 versions of Speed.
I was going to say, you get all like the sequel straight to DVD sequels. Can I get Dust to Dawn 2? Can I get Bambi 2? Can I get
all the Air Bud movies?
Can I get Three Ninjas Kick Back? Three Ninjas.
They're like, yeah, okay.
Shit,
okay.
Yeah, we were going to have to burn those things.
Yeah, we were going to go have to put them back in the hole we dug the ET copies out of.
The only sad thing is everybody's getting rid of
oh my God.
physical media.
That's why I think they're jumping on the bandwagon because it's like, well, Disney's killing physical media in Australia, so
we're doing new physical media after we just started wrapping it up, and they're releasing all of their TV shows, all their Marvel TV shows.
I saw that.
I'm
4K. Like, but you're murdering physical media, and now it's like new physical media.
Well, they know us nerds will buy that stuff.
People want the set, man. People want that set. Yeah. Netflix is also, since the first time since 2015, loses subscribers in Australia.
Yeah, something's going on in Australia.
Yeah, it's not good. Disney doesn't like Australia right now. They're like, no more physical media. Get it out of there. And Netflix is like, they're canceling their subscriptions. What are we not doing enough Australian stuff? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. But
really strange.
Yeah. We got a couple listeners, I think, in Australia.
Yeah, we do
had
have
a couple
listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Netflix. They're effing up left and right. They chose to bring back their animation department amongst a couple years ago, canceling it, and now they're canceling their DVD service. Probably in a couple years, only to bring it back. So who knows?
Physical copy things or physical media comes back. Records albums are outselling CDs.
Yeah.
As that dies, everybody's buying records again. So I mean,
right. So kill DVDs in your stores and Blu-rays
just
to bring them back when it becomes nostalgic again.
When they release 8K Blu-rays or whatever.
Man, fucking nobody learns. Nobody learns, man. It's just this endless cycle of fucking people trying shit, and it just fails every time. Disney,
building a news.
A show that me and you, I think, were looking forward to, but like not really like I wouldn't say hyped
I
for.
was just low-key waiting for it to start production.
Spiderwick Chronicles.
That movie's underrated in my opinion.
A movie that came out in what, 2006?
7, 8, somewhere in there.
6 to 8, maybe. Yeah, I watched it. I saw that movie as a kid. Saw it in theaters. For the life of me, I couldn't remember what it was called, and I didn't remember that it was even a movie. And I'm like, was that something I dreamed about? Like, was it just some fucking really super vivid thing, or
it came out during all that time when they were doing like The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Yeah,
and,
it felt very much
those
like
kid
that.
Fantasy movies.
Yeah,
and it got kind of swept
like the
away.
books adapted into. Yeah,
but it was good in my opinion. It was better than a lot of the other ones. It just didn't get the traction.
Spiderwick Chronicles was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
And it was a Nickelodeon movie.
It looked good too. It looked good back in the day. It probably
I thought it did.
Looks horrible now, but yeah.
So yeah, it's a Paramount production because it's a Nickelodeon owned property. So I guess they were looking at it for Disney. But
that would have fit along with the Percy Jackson show they're doing. Like that and the Spiderwick Chronicles. Then you have something for like your kid's age, to watch. It's like I'd watch it, because it'd probably be good, but it'd be for something actually for kids on fucking Disney Plus, instead of
removing content
instead of removing content or doing like the Ahsokas or Secret Invasion.
Yeah, a lot of
adult older, like audiences. So Disney Plus, I've canceled my subscription.
The price is going up in a month
since
or two,
they upgraded their prices and whatnot.
Yeah, you can lock in for the year now at the cheap price if you don't want to pay for the.
Okay, so do that if you want Disney Plus for the next year
at the price it is now. Yeah.
Which look up their release schedule if you really want Disney Plus for the next year. So I mean,
a lot of Marvel stuff getting delayed, so that might be.
Not Disney Plus is basically Marvel and Star Wars now. It's like I don't know the last like original Disney show that dropped on there, or the last like original Disney movie that dropped on there.
That's non-IP already.
That's non-IP, or like Wish is coming out in theaters. That's not like a Disney Plus original,
right?
No. Ever since COVID stopped and theaters opened back up, we stopped. This was like a temp thing to hold us over when the pandemic died down.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
What do we got? All right, Warner Brothers.
Speaking of COVID.
Speaking of delays.
Things that were delayed in the writer's strike.
Speaking
and
of
all
studios.
Of this stuff. Warner Brothers basically delayed most of the back half of this year, their movies into spring.
A couple movies ago, we went to go see in theaters. We caught a trailer for Dune 2.
We did.
In theaters.
Actually, just like 1 or 2 movies ago.
Most recently, dude. So
Tubular.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Ninja Turtles. So we caught the trailer for Dune 2, and it showed us like Batista's there, Chalamet's in there, Zendaya's in there, all the returning cast, and then it's like coming this Christmas. Except we lied. It's actually not coming till next year. So
because nobody can promo their movies. Now
I can't believe that's like a class. Warner Brothers, you would do that. You would put a movie trailer out in theaters and then fucking delay it.
See, I don't agree with. They think movie studios still think it's 1974, and if you don't have the actors running the circuit,
Dune came out in 2020, I think.
But you know what I mean? Like, I think if they're not on the Tonight Show or they're not out pounding the pavement, that no one's gonna go see the movie. And I don't think it has as much as they think it does. Maybe in other markets, but like. Mm-hmm. In America, everyone knows Dune 2. I think that Dune 2.
I think the first Dune, Chalamet Dune, did so well because it was on streaming. It was like straight to Max. That was when they were doing like the movies.
Well, it was a theater and a Max thing or whatever, and it was made enough money.
Right.
But see, like Disney's going to take advantage. I read that looks like they're going to actually move the Marvels up.
Oh, really?
A week, so they can have full IMAX run since Dune's being pulled. See,
there you go.
Disney's not delaying any of their movies. So one studio is probably going to go, okay, bye everybody else. We'll just have
the weekend.
Disney movies.
Yeah,
in the year.
week. Yeah. Oof.
But Universal's not pulling either. So Trolls 3 still.
I was
going
to say, is
out.
DreamWorks? Yeah, DreamWorks is still in.
So it looks like we're just getting Disney and.
Why would Warner Brothers pull out? They had a fucking trailer out. What do they need to delay Dune 2 for?
They wanted to be able to hype the movie and market. That's what they're saying.
But
they're
done,
not delaying
right?
Aquaman. Yes, done. It's pretty much done. They're not delaying Aquaman.
They don't care about Aquaman.
That's what I'm saying.
We still haven't got a fucking trailer for Aquaman. It comes out in 3 months.
Just drop it on Max and just pretend it doesn't exist. Please.
I clicked through Flash. I clicked through it. I had to. I was on there for Barbarian. I had to watch Barbarian, which we'll talk about maybe.
We'll have a review coming.
Yeah,
better late than never. Yeah.
Woof. So I was clicking through and I was like, saw Flash. It's like now streaming. Play Flash now, and I'm like, okay, click, and I caught him like doing the run, and saving the babies, and like I clicked once, and it's. Let's get nuts. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, well, that's all I need.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Throw the baby burrito in the microwave.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton hit it. Nuts perfect.
I'm out.
And I'm done.
Yeah, a handful of nuts and I'm out.
I wouldn't mind watching the kitchen fight scene with him versus the Flash.
Because
that was fun.
That was fun.
That was one of the best parts of the movie.
That was pretty cool.
That was like that 5-minute fight scene.
And but if you're not in the theater, it felt way better in IMAX.
Yeah.
The scenes don't look great. You don't feel the sense of actual motion when he does the first run. You know what I mean? All the jokes fall flat when he's like, "Are you gonna eat that candy bar?" Yeah. Oh my God. I say he speaking of Barry Allen, not them. Ezra Miller. I'm just covering my bases.
Yeah. You need to do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of all of the Warner Brothers stuff, and actually, you just made me totally lose my train of thought.
Among their delays, they also accidentally announced things that are getting delayed. They did the denouncement where they delayed and announced it at the same time. Like Dune 3 also delayed.
Oh yeah. So Dune 3 is being teased.
Yeah.
I think this has to make enough money, and I think it will.
Yeah.
Because it's got like everybody's favorite actor and actress.
But you're not Avatar. You can't wait 9 years after the first movie.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just give me all
releasing them like that though. You know what I mean? They're just like staggering them. It's been like 4 years since the fucking first one by the time the second one will come out. And like the Dune wasn't even that great. It was all just set up for the second one. Fucking
That's how they all are. Yeah. Because they never made a second one the first time. It still didn't do that well. It did enough. Well enough.
Yeah, well enough, let's say. Well, speaking of sequels, in twos, Our Flag Means Death.
Okay.
Gets
our second season started
a second season.
October.
Yeah, that's Warner Brothers. That's HBO. That's Max. Yeah, that's the same thing. I segue. All right.
No, that's fine. I'm excited for Our Flag Means Death. It's one of the best original comedies I think on right now.
Yes, Taika Waititi and
it's super short.
Reese Darby.
I think
is his name. I just read it, so that's the only reason
Darby's
I know.
His last name.
Yeah, the British dude. The
super funny.
Bumpin' Robbies. Twisties. Yeah. Bumpin' Robbies. Yeah. Well, I'm super excited. We're gonna have a full series review.
If you watch it, it's only legitimate like 8 episodes, and they're like 30 minutes. You can knock it out in 3-4 hours.
We're gonna have a full. We'll have a full series review for
soon.
Our Flag Means Death. Yeah,
because
and
our
it's
poll
great.
across our social media is leaning towards something else for my choices, and my Big Fat Greek Wedding series. So if it ends up going something else, then we'll just do the series instead of a movie series. We'll just throw that as a
show series. There you go.
Something else.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah?
I'm okay with that. Maybe we rank the episodes. There's only 6, 10?
It's not a lot.
Yeah,
it's less than 10.
Our Flag Means Death.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
I'm excited. October, we're thinking maybe.
It's October.
Yeah, for Our Flag Means Death season 2. I can't fucking wait. I'm so excited we're even getting a season 2. There was rumors that we were never going to get a season 2.
When the purchase happened, it looked bad.
Which was fine because season 1 was so strong, but it's
ends on a good enough ending that you can make up your own ending for the characters.
I need more of that. It's like
a
rated R almost Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Comedy.
But more comedy.
Right.
And definitely a TV show.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And let's slide in. Let's finish with box office. We normally start with.
You want to finish with box office? We got a couple other stories in there too. Yeah.
Oh, well, let's go. Go ahead. So I forgot about that. Forgot all about that. Go ahead.
So movies announced, movies delayed. Five Nights at Freddy's dropping this October, November, September. One of those dropping on Paramount Plus.
I have the date written down.
or Peacock, right?
Peacock.
And
theaters.
It's a double release of which I think more streaming services should do.
That makes sense. For
honestly,
these kind of movies, for sure.
Yeah.
Halloween movies. At Halloween, some people have home parties. They don't want to go to the theater. You put that. That's brilliant.
That's a home movie.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween time. I think you should do dual
I think
releases.
it would have been great. Yeah, it would. It sounds awesome, right? Except for the fact that it's now been announced, rumored, that it'll have a 3-hour runtime. So this Five Nights at Freddy's semi-kids horror movie, PG-13.
Isn't No Way Home 2 hours and 45 minutes? Yeah.
I think this is longer than Infinity War.
Which I don't even think is full 3. I know Endgame is 3.
This is about the length of Oppenheimer, pretty much, guys. Or Avatar 2. Yeah.
You sent me a text, and it was James
Cameron's Five Nights at Freddy's. That's basically what we're hearing. I mean, that's basically what we're getting is James Cameron's Five Nights at Freddy's. For a 3-hour fucking runtime of a Five Nights movie. Your kid said it was the
my
first
kids are
three games or whatever they're covering. Yeah. I have no idea.
It sounds like it's two movies that they went ahead and combined.
Yeah.
2 90-minute. Let me make it one.
Yeah.
Don't cut it.
No, but I don't want a 3-hour movie. And no one's listed it as a 3-hour movie. Like AMC doesn't have it listed.
That's the rumor.
Peacock doesn't have it listed. The banner's up on Peacock, but it's not listed that it has a 3-hour runtime. So
you make episodes. You can make 6 episodes, and you have a whole season 1.
Do a series. And then Peacock, that's another get. That's another like Twisted Metal get.
Yeah.
You have Twisted Metal into the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Oh my god.
Then you make a theater edit.
Yeah.
Then you make a 90-minute if you don't want to watch the whole series.
That you do that every month. You give them a show because every month you need somebody to subscribe for another reason. Long. If they were like Five Nights at Freddy's series, fucking on.
Yeah. Think about this.
Peacock. I'd be like, well, I got to subscribe for another month.
That's true.
I want to watch that show.
The can down. That's what Disney used to do.
Yeah. Disney's now like, you want to watch Ahsoka? And I'm like, not really. I'm going to wait till it's all out. And so, because I'm not paying your fucking $20 a month or whatever. Yeah.
I want to figure out how it took like 20 movies in 10 plus years, and Endgame was like 3 hours and 15 minutes. And this is the start of the franchise, and it's like Endgame level.
Don't you want like 3 movies? Like at least?
Pace it out.
Yeah.
It's 2 movies, guys.
I know, 2 90-minute movies. Yeah, do 2 90-minute movies. Spread them out a year and a half apart.
That's too long. I love long movies, but that's a horror movie.
And you're supposed to be able to like take your kids who like the franchise to this movie, and it's like
it's too long.
A fucking 8-year-old ain't gonna sit through a 3-hour movie. I'm sorry. It has to be. They barely sit through the 90-minute ones. I was with you and your kids at Elemental, and they would pass the fuck out.
Yeah,
and it's
like I'm done.
It's a 90-minute kids movie. It's like you think they're gonna be awake for it. It's probably maybe it scares you back awake.
Yeah,
you know.
That seems too long. Oof.
Yeah. So I'm
interested to see
I was in and now I'm out.
Yeah. If it actually ends up being 3 hours. So
I hope that's just a rumor. I hope that's just somebody on the internet with a clout account or something just trolling. Yeah. I pray to God. Let's get into box office numbers.
Get out of here.
Gran Turismo racing past.
Well,
Barbie racing. Steaming mile 6-second lead.
With the last second pass.
Yeah. More like a 0.5 second lead.
Cheating, by the way. And we call shenanigans on this. A lot of movie studios are.
But the brakes were glazed
over brakes. They platformed this release kind of for Sony did for Columbia Pictures.
Yeah.
Did a platform last second shift where they gave you like something like 12 to 13 days in theaters for previews over the weekends leading up to. Mm-hmm. They kicked the release date out. They didn't delay it. They kicked the release date out, gave it a platform-style release, then counted that numbers into Friday's release numbers. Okay? Now, there were more than 12 shows with preview. And it still barely beat Barbie. 17.1 million to Barbie's 15 and change million.
Yeah, 15 and change, 0.4
so
maybe,
less than 2 million. Yeah. And it used all of that, which is allegedly over 5 million in previews.
And it couldn't even...
It still barely beat Barbie.
By 2 million, let's say.
It would not have beaten Barbie.
No.
In fact, Warner Brothers pissed. I was reading today, I can't remember if it was Deadline Friday. They want it to not count. Because they're like, Barbie should be number 1.
What's Sony
and Columbia.
Yeah, that's right.
So WB's like, no. Barbie's number 1. You guys are cheating assholes. But...
Can they do anything? Not really, right?
It's just like nana boo boo.
But people count 5 day. You know what I mean? People do. And I mean, Ninja Turtles had a weird release. Mission Impossible had like a weird release like that.
You're supposed to not cheat though.
Those weren't on purpose though.
Right,
I don't think.
Turtles counted on their own days. Like Mission Impossible, that Tuesday was count it to Wednesday. They didn't count Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for Friday. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of
that's a little BS. Yeah.
That's number 1. Barbie's number 2. Number 3, because of Cinema Day, $4 tickets on Sunday, which we forgot to talk about. The fall for Blue Beetle wasn't bad.
Okay,
less than 50%.
Okay,
$12.5 million the second weekend.
Them $4 $4 day
really saved it.
Nice.
So
good.
I'm sure the fall to today is going to be bad.
Imagine if Teenage Kraken dropped right about now, and it would have made more money than it would have in its entire run.
By the way,
anyway,
this is more in its second weekend.
$7 million.
Flash made $9 million, or Shazam made $9 million its second weekend.
Wow.
So this is officially going. Shazam made more in the opening weekend than Blue Beetle, but Blue Beetle's ultimately going to end up doing more than Shazam 2, and I'm very happy about that.
Fuck yeah.
Internationally, Barbie is less than $100 million from Mario, and it's still doing like 35 worldwide weekends. So it's Mario's going down.
Barbie has a better pacing than Mario, right?
It's not going to pass Mario made by more much. It's already passed it domestically.
Okay.
But worldwide, it doesn't have farther to go, and it's going to.
Well, Mario made more in its entire run currently, but Barbie has definitely had more of
domestically, Barbie's already passed
an
Mario.
Impact, and also, I mean, no one talks about Mario really much anymore.
Barbie was better than Mario on a pure film basis.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer's got $800 million.
Well, Mario tried to cram in fucking way too much. Yeah.
The Meg,
like an hour and 15.
The Meg's over 350 worldwide.
Okay. Wow.
So
cool.
I'm sure we're getting.
I'm a 3.
Yeah, I was trying to think of how to say that. M3G.
M3G 3D. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's pretty much your significant box office stuff. Turtles is going to pass $100 million domestically, and that's good news.
I decided not to go see Turtles again. I don't need to go see it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go. I'll just wait till it drops on Paramount. Yeah.
In and Barbie IMAX towards the end of September, in case you missed Barbie before it's out of theaters, the week it drops.
Oppenheimer's still getting a couple IMAX runs. If
they're
you look, check your theaters.
Yeah, they're sharing
a couple. Yeah.
Blue Beetle and
on the weekends I saw there was like a 10:30 Oppenheimer IMAX.
There was. It went Oppenheimer into Blue Beetle into Gran Turismo.
I'm like, they're sharing the IMAX. I'm like, I'm not trying my hand at Oppenheimer IMAX because they killed the power in the theater because they fucked up the projector because they didn't know how to run the goddamn theater. Yeah,
our theater's run by a bunch of high school kids.
Great. What we've been watching, we'll run into this. I watched Barbarian on.
We have the review for that coming up.
HBO Max with one of the Skarsgårds and
there's like 11.
Justin Long.
There's a lot of Skarsgårds.
The movie, I'll say this, about 45 minutes in, hard pivots.
It does, right? It shifts.
And it's
I haven't seen it yet.
The most jarring thing ever.
That's what I've heard.
And it's
people either love it or hate it.
Bad. It's not good. Yeah.
I'm curious.
Barbarian, it was worse than Smile. I don't know how it got so many rewards. I don't know how it got so much.
Both of those movies got loved a lot.
Yeah. Smile was good. I like Smile better than Barbarian. Barbarian was just like...
We'll have that
Barbarian
as we get into the Halloween
is
season.
a case of characters doing dumb things that they probably shouldn't be doing. And it's just like, if you just didn't, then none of this would be happening. Yeah, you fucking idiots. Yeah. So it's like... Yeah. I'm not really rooting for anybody in the movie.
Right.
So, yeah. I also watched...
the trailer made me think that. So should I come into this place that I probably shouldn't be at? Come on in. I don't know you. Yeah, come in.
What?
Let's cut to the real... Hey, Ryan, I'm not staying here. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Let's find another place. I'll sleep in the car with the windows locked and a baseball bat before I go into that house.
Yeah, character says that. She's like, I'm staying in this part of town. She's like, you can't stay there. You shouldn't be staying there. You shouldn't be staying there. She's like, no, it's fine. What the fuck? Like, that's terrible writing.
Check out our reviews for Gran Turismo, Better Late Than Never, For Smile. We'll have Retribution up soon. Liam Neeson, as we call him.
Retribution, also pretty good. Yeah,
you actually like that. You got it out in front of me. I already saw it.
Pretty obvious.
It's a Liam Neeson movie.
It's like Speed. He's trapped in a car with a bomb and he can't get out.
It's Speed
that's
meets
the movie.
Phone Booth.
But he's got his kids. So that's a little bit more of a... Yeah. But there's no Sandra Bullock. And it's not Keanu Reeves. And it probably would have been better if there was a Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves.
I'm telling you.
Anyway,
check out...
And just call it Speed 4.
Check out Phone Booth.
The
Colin Farrell, I want to say.
Oh, okay.
The dude from Horrible Bosses.
I thought you meant... I thought of Black Phone with Ethan Hawke.
This one is... He happens to answer the phone in a phone booth, and the guy on the other end, who I think is Forrest Whitaker. Or Forrest Whitaker's the cop. Either way.
Okay.
It's really good. 95% of the movie takes place with the cops telling the guy at the phone booth, and the guy's like, if you leave the phone booth, I'll kill your family.
Oh, I love those. Yeah, I love those concepts.
And you're like, no way, this is a good movie. And you're like on the edge of your seat going, this is pretty fucking good.
He's gonna kill his family?
Oh,
fucking.
Yeah.
I love Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell and Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland's in it. It's a pretty good movie.
Review for Phone Booth coming soon.
Maybe we'll do like a How's It Holding since it's very similar to the Retribution movie.
We can do better late than never.
Yeah. Wait, that's way late. That's like 15 years.
Super better late than never. Yeah.
Way too late.
Way better late than never. Yeah. All right, guys, check out our other videos. We got a Smile review. We got
And our other channel for our
Gran
regular
Turismo
radio
review.
stuff is getting ready to get cranked back up. We
Yes.
got our Twitch stuff on there at BS Plus. Just
BS
search
Plus.
that,
The
check
links
that
in
out.
the somewhere.
Yeah. The link's in the somewhere.
So you can't take away what we say as like factual 1-to-1 what happens
video,
in the movie.
90-minute movie.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's not possible.
Right. So if we went for like 2 hours, I could see us recapping.
There are movie channels that literally break it down
plot for plot.
Almost line for line.
Plot for plot. They'll give opinions and then do line for line. Yeah. And
we
then
just
comment on the jokes individually.
We'll tell you whether or not it's worth going to see.
Yeah, maybe they haven't seen it yet. It's still opening weekend, so